Hello, this is Mark. Welcome back again. We meet once again. This is Mark Prubit. I work at one of the Apple retail stores, and Apple has launched the latest MacBook Y interstate, the MacBook Y's 2010 models, which is something called minor change. So please kindly allow me to unveil all the secrets about the latest versions of the MacBook Y. The thing is, in terms of the processor, it's almost pretty much identical compared to the prior ones. The prior one was 2.26 and this one is 2.4. So slightly different, and still Core 2 Duo. There is still no clues for the i3 or i5. The secret is the motherboard is too small to put the i5 or i7 in. That's the point. The RAM is the same, the 2 gigs of RAMs, and the motherboard is allowed to increase the RAM up to 4 gigs of RAM DDR3. The bus speed is 1066. Okay, I would suggest the KTA from Kingston. That would be fine. It's called premium grade RAMs. Okay, in terms of the storage capacity, still disappointing me because pretty much the same as the prior ones, 250 gigs. So more importantly is the graphic card. The prior MacBook Y used the graphic cards called NVIDIA GeForce 9004. This one used the NVIDIA GeForce something called 320M. In terms of the, obviously, I want you to check all my video clips, my podcast. Now I have 30 podcasts. According to some of my podcasts, you can see obviously I play some PC game. So I think I knew a lot about games, about how to get the most out of the game, how to get the maximum, the maximums, something called frame rate per second. Then you want to get like flicker graphics for games, it won't delay all the stuff, so you get the most of your game. The thing is, the graphic cards, the latest one called NVIDIA 320M from NVIDIA, compared to the prior one. I have played some games like Resident Evil 5, Street Fighter 4, Dead Space. I played some game like Devil May Cry, or some sort of like Batman Stop Sim 3. I found some sort of results is I got better frame rate, but not so much like the prior one. Like I go for like play Call of Duty, it got like 30, 32 or something, but this one I got like 39, 40. So it's depending on the game, but eventually you will get the graphic card which shares main memory. Okay, so the point is, the most important consideration should not be price, should not be the hard drive, should not be the processor, should not be the RAM, but it should be the graphic card. And then obviously if you compare between the latest version of the MacBook Pro 13-inch and the latest version of the MacBook Y 13-inch, they are almost pretty much the same. So what would be the difference between the latest MacBook Y 2010 and MacBook Pro 2010? I'll give you the secret, because I've been working for Apple for almost half decade. It's been like 6 years now. The secret is the FireWire 800 port. The MacBook Y doesn't have the FireWire 800 port. And the reason the point is, MacBook Pro is allowed to increase the RAMs from 4 gig up to 8 gigs, but in general no one increased the RAM up to 8 gig for a laptop because it's way too expensive, because it has only 2 slots. You're gonna lose all the 2 slots. Okay? So in terms of the storage capacity, the RAM, all the stuff, graphic card, everything, they are pretty much the same. But the FireWire 800 port is the most important things. So when would I know? Why would I need the FireWire 800 port? The point is this: if you want to transfer files like photos or just regular document, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, JPEG, stop, TIFF, RAW files from just regular cameras, you won't see the difference between USB 2 or FireWire 800. But if you transfer a movie from your video cameras, or you have downloaded some numbers of television series, and you want to store on your hard drive and transfer back and forth from hard drive and your Mac, you'll see a significant difference between FireWire 800 and USB 2. So the point I'm making is, do you need to transfer a file even faster than USB concerning DVD or VCD or MPEG or MOV or any types of movie file? If the answer is yes, you need the MacBook Pro. And apart from this difference, there are a number of differences that distinguish between Macs and MacBook Pro. Firstly, illuminated keyboards. I'm a licensor for the screen SD card slot, but the SD card slot is not a very important point because you can buy any cheap externals, universal SD card readers from anywhere in the world. So the thing, and also in terms of enclosure, if you like, you can compare between anodized aluminums or polycarbonate hard plastic. The good thing about anodized aluminum is good for ventilations. The good thing is about polycarbonate hard plastic is it's much better and much simpler to clean it. You can use any, some sort of cleaning creams like Stay Cleans or any kinds of cleaning creams in the world to clean that. And the thing is, polycarbonate hard plastic, it will not give you the electrical shocks. It won't sparks on you, which I like it so much. Apart from that, the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth stuff, and more importantly, if you are a presenter, you cannot use the MacBook. Why? Because the MacBook Wire is not compatible with the Apple remote, because the MacBook Wire doesn't have the infrared receiver. This is very important, so don't miss the point. If you are like a speaker, a teacher, a professor, if you really want to use the Apple remote, you have to buy the MacBook Pro. It's not going to worth the money to go to the MacBook Wire because it lacks the infrared. That's the thing, that's the deal. It's depending on how do you plan on using Mac for, and also it's depending on your budget also. That's the point. These are different. You can go for MacBooks, MacBook Pro, they are identical now, so go for it. Thank you so much.